Welcome to this guide on whether or not you should play this MMO, BDO Edition, brought to you by me, Death by MMO. This guide is intended for new players, and I'm going to break this down into a few categories. Number 1, the tutorial. Number 2, the story and whether or not you can play without it. Number 3, the UI, how good is it? Can you customize it? Number 4, the combat, is it anything special? I'm hoping that with this guide, it'll help you make a decision about trying the game out for yourself. But without further ado, let's hop into that tutorial. Alright, so BDO takes you through the basic movement controls, introducing you to your combos, and unlike a lot of other tutorials, most if not all your abilities are available to you. When they intro you to these combos, they do so by telling you what to press and pausing the action until you get it right. Otherwise, they introduce you to a small part of the story, then once you complete it, they ask if you're a veteran or a new player, and they give you 3 options for a starting zone, in which for me, I chose the new option, and that's where all my footage is from. Now when the game came out and I ran through it with a Xur guild, I think it was called Fist of the Empire? Foe? There wasn't much of a tutorial back then, and you basically popped into the game and started killing things, and once you reached max level, everyone told you to go back through the main story because it gives you inventory and it gives you items. And then most importantly, it gives you black stones for upgrading your equipment. Now, if you're playing a seasonal character, in addition to all of that, it's also going to give you your seasonal gear. And why do you want that seasonal gear, you may ask? Well, they give you free upgrade materials for it as you level up, making it far easier to get high level gear than usual. But if you're like me and you don't like your story in your MMO, then you're going to be spamming R a lot. Like replace your R key a lot, but they do let you skip most of it, so which is good. Now the UI. Got your little red arrows to show you where I'm talking about, but this section right here, they're going to display combat skill points, they're going to display people's crafts that you've never met, and it's going to keep spamming up there. I think they also let you know if you're in a safe place or if you're in combat. Just expect that to be flashing all the time. Now this section over here is actually pretty helpful. It'll display your combos, and as you get more, it'll grow longer and longer, and you'll be able to see all of them, and then you can toggle it off when and if you think you know your skills. Now this guy pops up anytime you level. It's going to show you if you got any new learned skills, and it will tell you what that hotkey is, but it doesn't go away on its own. So if you're in the middle of combat, it can pop up. You're gonna have to press escape or hit that X, which can be a little problemsome depending on the fight. Now these areas of your screen, they keep flashing and updating forever. You can click that hotkey help button, but it seemed to keep popping back up. Perhaps there's an option to shut it off permanently, but I was not successful in finding it. All is not lost though. There are plenty of YouTube tutorials on how to turn off certain UI elements to make the game a little more bearable. Well, we're here, and I'm sure if you're thinking about playing Black Desert Online, you probably heard something about the combat already. It is a bit different from any MMO. They don't have action bars. They instead have you fight with combos that you learn over time. I showed you the UI element that they kind of display those for you, so you don't have to think about what they are. I have them turned off because I already kind of memorized them. But the sad part is, though, they don't let you do it very much, especially as a new player. Like if you're going through the main story and you're trying to get your rewards and things, like you spend so little time in combat and so much more time spamming R in dialogue. If I was a brand new player, I don't know if I would make it to endgame personally. But with that said, I'm going to leave you with a combat montage here, and then I'll go ahead and conclude the video with my personal rating and whether or not I think BDO is playable in 2025 for new players. And what did we learn here? The story is railroady. The UI is awful and spammy. The tutorial's basic, but it does cover the bases. And the combat's amazing, but they seem to have forgotten that and lock you into dialogue hell for all eternity. Ultimately, I'll have to say the game seems to not know what to do with new players and instead sort of rushes you to endgame, where you'd probably land not really knowing what to do, and you'd probably need to head to YouTube or Google to figure that out. If you're just getting into the genre, I would say go play literally any other MMO. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.